As I've shared on the past couple of videos, over the past couple of months, I've been living on life's financial roller coaster. In business, things have been up and down, and really hard to, intellectually understand. But I'm learning, to find this practice of neutrality to come back. As we've been extending invitations or proposals, there's that moment of anticipation in advance of getting a response where all of the excitement and uncertainty is being held. And, in those moments, I'm learning to come back to, this feeling or inner sense of stability, regardless of what the outcome is. And I'm also learning to, practice not bypassing those feelings, to actually, utilize them as an opportunity for learning and healing. Reconnecting to the root of, why I feel the big ups and downs that I do. And my yoga practice has been really supporting this. A few years, I guess it was probably about 7 years ago, and this is like really even before I was into yoga. This book, the Yamas Niyamas, found me. And in a section where Deborah Adele talks about contentment. Contentment is the seventh jewel, cannot be sought. All the things we do to bring fulfillment to ourselves actually interfere with our own satisfaction and well-being. Contentment can only be found in acceptance and appreciation of what is in the moment. The more we learn to leave what is alone, the more contentment will quietly and steadily find us. And my interpretation of contentment as a principle in yoga is really just fully being with what is and not attaching all the meaning to it that historically I have. That's where my true inner sense of calm and peace comes from when I actually practice that. It's hard. It doesn't, it's not how I grew up learning, but it is finding me in a way that I'm starting to practice that in moments where I'll feel the excitement or the uncertainty of something, and I'll be like, oh, okay, like let's just allow it to be what it is, and see the learning or opportunity in that. In our Ashtanga practice, my teacher has been kind of showing us how the way that the postures are designed in sequence counterbalance each other. So as an example, if one posture is, doing a big back bend, then we'll follow that up with a posture that is a forward fold. And all of these bring our body back to neutral. And so the practice is designed to constantly return us to this place of neutrality. Then in another book that a friend shared with me recently, it talks about perspective. So Patanjali teaches that the power of discrimination helps us to better understand the nature of reality. In other words, we benefit from maintaining perspective about what is happening in life right here, right now. When we cling to a point of view, we limit our ability to see what is before us. Enlightenment, in fact, is nothing more and nothing less than a radical change of perspective. And when I combine that with my study of A Course in Miracles, which is always, about creating the opportunity for us to shift our perspective or perception from fear to love. This has been that daily opportunity for me to think about, kind of, am I, out on one end of the spectrum or the other, or am I finding that place of balance and neutral to consistently come back and live from, where reality or what is exists. And so, through all of these practices, I've been hearing this thread that where we're most empowered is when we're in the present moment, just simply being with what is reality, and learning to meet life from that moment, where we can truly see things as they are. So that was my little insight today, as I've been navigating a lot of ups and downs, but also with good tools to figure out how to come back into the present moment or the space of neutrality.